It is wonderful to see everyone here and to welcome all of the students and families joining us on the live stream. This is the first commencement at which we've been able to include family and friends since December of 2019, and it feels great to be able to say to all of you in the stands and on the floor, welcome to UW-Madison as we celebrate the winter 2021 commencement at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. Welcome. Thank you to all the family and friends sitting up there for everything you have done to make today possible. And I also want to thank the many faculty and staff who are here. Their commitment has brought these graduates across the finish line under some extraordinarily difficult circumstances. Thanks also to our student speaker, Jay Khanna, whose speech rose to the very top in a competitive student speaker competition, and our keynote speaker, CNN Chief Congressional Correspondent Manu Raju. Manu got his start here at UW reporting for the Badger Herald. And finally, a warm welcome to our honorary degree recipient who is with us today, Dr. Craig Jordan, whose breakthrough discovery led to a treatment for breast cancer that has saved thousands of lives. We are also going to recognize Michael Moore, another honorary degree recipient who could not be here, but who opened the doors to higher education to people all over the world by helping to develop distance learning, something you're all quite familiar with now, but which was new territory when Dr. Moore began his work. Today, we're conferring 1,824 degrees upon our undergraduate, graduate, and professional school students. We're celebrating all of you as you become alumni of one of the greatest universities in the world. But there is one group I want to call out for special recognition. If you are the first generation in your family to earn a college degree, please stand and let us recognize this tremendous accomplishment. December graduates are an interesting group. It is pretty unlikely that you came to UW planning to graduate in December. Some of you took a little more time to reach this milestone because you did internships or studied abroad or took a few more courses. And some of you took a little less time because you focused like a laser on completing your degree. All of you and your families have made sacrifices to reach this point. You might relate to one of our December graduates who sat where you were sitting a few years ago and commented, "I am seriously hoping this is the most expensive ticket I ever buy to the Kohl Center." A college degree is the best investment you will ever make. But I know it has not always been easy. To have finished your degree while living through a life-threatening pandemic that disrupted every aspect of life is no small thing. And for the rest of your lives, you'll be telling the story of what it took to earn your degree in these very strange times. But I know you have a lot of non-COVID memories about UW as well. When Madison got colder than the Antarctica for a couple of days several winters ago, you went out and built igloos. You helped return the Statue of Liberty to Lake Mendota. You said goodbye to athletic director Barry Alvarez, who retired after 31 years of bringing Badgers to national championships. You were one of the first classes to share the campus with the Starship robots. I love those little guys. And quite a few of you have become diehard fans of our top-ranked Badger teams. I hope many of you were watching last night when our women's volleyball team won a national championship. It was an amazing game for an amazing group of women. A few of them are actually in your graduating class, but they have a good reason not to be here today. You also worked hard to make a difference. You stood up and spoke out about racism and injustice. Many of you joined protests here and around the country, demanding an end to violence against Black and brown people following the murder of George Floyd. The deans, the provost, the faculty, and I are proud of the work that you have done here and inspired by the ways in which you've not only persevered to earn your degree, but you've also cared for each other in the process. Not long ago, one of our students told the story of how he chose UW-Madison over other options. He said, "I liked the programs and the faculty at all of the schools I visited. What made the difference for me was the energy I felt at UW. It was this vibe of caring about a lot of issues that I just didn't feel anyplace else." Students come to UW-Madison because they care about people, experiences, and ideas. That vibe of caring created our tradition of activism and community service, and it drives our commitment to bring knowledge and innovation out into the world to make people's lives better. And it's stronger than ever in the class of 2021. You've taken care of each other and yourselves. You've mentored your fellow students. Posse graduates, I'm talking about you out there. And you've served others. This class set new records for public service. You voted in far higher numbers than your peers at other schools, and you helped make UW-Madison the #1 school in the nation for Peace Corps volunteers. And now, you've dedicated your class gift to our social justice hub to help create a campus that is more inclusive and welcoming for the next class of students. Thank you for all of that. The author and podcaster John Green tells the story of walking in the woods with his young son and trying to get him to appreciate the beautiful view in front of them. But his son was only interested in an old oak leaf that he picked up. And his dad tried to explain that a dead leaf was not a very interesting thing. But then he looked closer and he saw the complex colors and the patterns in the leaf. And he was reminded that, as he put it, from the quark to the supernova, the wonders do not cease. It is our attentiveness that is in short supply. You're graduating into a complex and a challenging world. This is a time when more than ever, the world needs highly educated problem solvers who are able to collaborate with others across many disciplines, willing to look at issues with new eyes. I hope you can find ways to use the knowledge you have gained here to work on the issues you're passionate about. For some of you, this means additional schooling. For some, it means jobs that will lead into careers that give your work meaning. For others, it will mean working as citizens and volunteers on deeply important social issues. This is a diverse set of graduates from many, many different programs. Some of you are interested in better educating children, better treating disease, helping low-income communities thrive, mitigating the effects of climate change. You select your area of passion. This may not lead to easy or comfortable places. In fact, it probably won't lead to easy or comfortable places, but it will give meaning to your life. Theologian Frederick Buechner wrote, "The place where you are called is the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet." I hope you all find that place at some point in your lives. This pandemic has shown us something about our humanity, our need for, and our capacity for care. No matter what school, college, institute, department, or research center you've been part of, I hope that you have experienced a caring community of scholars and friends on this campus. Let me close by asking you all to do something for me, and friends and family, this means you too. Take a moment and just look all around at the people who are seated near you. Go ahead, take a look. Take a look at everyone who's around you. Today, we're part of something that is incredibly rare in this country and even on this planet, a peaceful and joyful gathering of people from across the world, of every race and every religion, people from Seoul, South Korea, Nairobi, Kenya, New York City, La Crosse, Wisconsin, and every point in between, and people whose families started on every economic rung. This community is what a great public university can create. Our doors are wide open to Wisconsin and to the world. Families, thank you for the support, the love, the advice you've given your students over these years. And thank you for sharing these wonderful people with us. And students, thank you for making this university a better place while you were here. Keep in touch. Let us know how you're doing. We can't wait to learn what you accomplish in the world. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and on Wisconsin!